Do you know that 57% of Americans are unable to handle a $1,000 emergency expense? In today's video, we're going to dive into the subtle signs that indicate you're actually doing well financially, even if it might not feel that way. Sometimes, we can be too focused on what we haven't achieved yet, missing the indicators that we're on the right track. I'll help you recognize these signs, see if they apply to your situation, and if not, I'll provide tips on how to get there fast. Let's start with the first key sign that shows you're doing well financially. 1. You can control your spending. A key sign that you're doing well financially is your ability to control your spending and meet savings targets. This means you have clearly defined financial goals and likely have some form of budget or expense tracking system in place. For instance, if you earn $85,000 a year and your annual expenses are $55,000, you're making a plan for the $30,000 difference. You're not only consistently hitting your savings targets every month, but also reviewing your spending categories to see where you might be able to cut back. On top of that, you're likely seeking ways to increase your income to further strengthen your financial position. Personally, I track all my expenses in a Google Sheet I call my financial master sheet. The 30th or 31st of each month is my favorite time because I get to input my expenses and see how well I performed financially that month, comparing it to previous months. I've been tracking my expenses for nearly 7 years now, and one of the key insights I've gained is that my discretionary spending doesn't fluctuate much, even as my income has increased. This consistency is a visual reminder that I'm living below my means, which is another strong indicator of financial well-being. Tracking your expenses not only shows that you're doing well financially, but also helps you see trends over time, giving you a clearer picture of how to adjust and improve your financial habits. 2. You don't signal your wealth. Another key sign that you're doing well financially, often overlooked, is that you're not signaling your wealth, instead you're quietly building it. One of my favorite thinkers, Naval Ravikant, touches on this in his famous 3-hour podcast on wealth building. He explains that wealth creation is a positive-sum game, where everyone can benefit, while signaling wealth becomes a zero-sum game, where for one person to gain status, someone else must lose it. Status, as Naval points out, has been part of human behavior since ancient times. It's a hierarchical game. Think of monkey tribes, where there's competition to be at the top. In today's society, status is often showcased through buying and flaunting luxury goods. Social media makes this even more prevalent, with people flashing their expensive cars, watches, and houses. But, Naval argues, this isn't real wealth. For example, many people who buy Ferraris do so to signal their status, not because they appreciate the craftsmanship of the car. If Ferraris were as common as a Honda Civic, would people still be showing them off? Probably not. Moreover, just because someone owns a Ferrari doesn't mean they're financially secure. They may have financed the car and could be heavily in debt. The issue is that many people are falling into this trap of signaling wealth. So, instead of chasing expensive symbols to impress others, the focus should be on building wealth that buys freedom. Real wealth frees you from needing to wake up at 7 a.m., wearing a tie, and sitting in traffic to get to a job that doesn't fulfill you. It allows you to live life on your own terms. In order to achieve this financial freedom, you need to focus on building actual wealth, not signaling it. This is one of the many signs you're on the right path to financial well-being, and there are a few more fundamentals that indicate you're moving in the right direction. Let me know if any of these already apply to you. 3. You have manageable debt. Another key sign that you're doing well financially is that you're able to manage your debt effectively. The average American holds around $22,700 in personal debt, excluding mortgages, and much of this comes from credit card debt. Ideally, you want to stay well below that number, but if you do have debt, being able to make consistent payments each month without missing any shows strong financial health. Managing debt reduces financial stress, freeing up money for other goals, such as saving and investing. While having debt isn't necessarily a bad thing, how you handle it is crucial. If you're in control of your payments and aren't overwhelmed by your debt obligations, it's a clear sign that you're on a solid financial path. 4. You follow your own standard of success. A big sign that you are doing well financially is being able to set your own standards for success rather than comparing yourself to others. When you gauge your progress based on your personal goals, values, and beliefs, it means you're confident in your financial plan and direction. It shows that you're less concerned with external validation and more focused on what truly matters to you. These fundamentals reflect financial well-being, regardless of your income level. Even if you're earning more than the average US salary, around $63,795 per year, comparison with others can make you feel financially inadequate. Psychologists explain this through social comparison theory, which suggests we tend to compare ourselves to those in our immediate circles, often leading to dissatisfaction. Interestingly, even those at the highest levels of wealth fall into this trap. I once had lunch with someone worth over $100 million, and he mentioned, almost humorously, "I'm the poorest of all my friends." His friends were billionaires. This illustrates how deeply ingrained comparison is in human nature, but it's something we need to actively resist to avoid unnecessary feelings of inadequacy. At any level, the key is to focus on your own progress and financial fundamentals, not on comparing yourself to others. While there are many positive signs of financial success, there are also some warning signs that indicate things might be off track. Here are 3 key warning signs to watch out for. Boredom with managing finances. If you find that reviewing your finances becomes boring or something you avoid, it might be a sign that you're losing control. Staying consistent with tracking your money is essential, so find small ways to make it more engaging, like rewarding yourself with a treat for regularly checking your finances. Borrowing to cover expenses. If you need to borrow money from others to make ends meet or balance your budget, this is a major warning sign that your financial situation is not sustainable. It may be time to reassess your spending and income. Unexpected bills or statements. If you're surprised by the amount on your bills or account statements, it suggests you're not fully aware of how much you're spending. You should have a good idea of your regular expenses, and unexpected charges can indicate that you're losing track of your finances. Pay attention to these signs to ensure you stay on track and maintain healthy financial habits. 5. Net worth grows over time. The final sign that you're doing well financially is if your net worth is growing over time. Much like YouTube views fluctuate but trend upward over the years, your net worth may experience ups and downs, especially if you have investments, but the key is consistent growth over time. It's not about rapidly doubling or quadrupling your money, but steadily increasing your wealth over months and years. Growth in net worth shows that you're managing your finances well, investing wisely, and staying focused on long-term financial health. Just like the saying Rome wasn't built in a day, building wealth is a gradual process. If you're on a consistent upward trend, you're likely on the right financial path. Here's a bonus tip. Investing plays a big role in growing your net worth. By consistently putting money into investments, even during market fluctuations, you can see long-term growth. For beginners, learning how to invest can be a crucial step to ensuring your financial success. I hope you learned something new from today's video. Now, I'd love to hear from you, so please comment below on which of these signs you are experiencing in your life. If you find this video helpful, share it with your friends and families and inspire them on their financial journey. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more valuable content soon. Have a wonderful day. Take care.